Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining the channel Moon Oracle. I am Allison, and these are your love messages for February 2020. This reading is pertaining to the person you're currently thinking about or are romantically connected to. So check for your Sun, Moon, and or Venus signs to see which readings may resonate with you. Also, if you're drawn to the title, regardless of what's in your chart, the reading may be for you. Okay, Capricorn. What I pick up from your spread so far, someone is really embodying this Queen of Wands energy. Someone's embodying a lot of passion and willpower, determination, just fire, light. I feel someone feels pretty confident with themselves, within themselves. They are aware that there are infinite possibilities for them. There are infinite opportunities that are here for them that they don't necessarily, they're not really waiting for an offer of love. They're not waiting for someone to come in and sweep them off their feet and, offer a commitment. I feel someone is really embracing where they are right now with themselves. Someone feels, someone is independent. Someone is radiating this independent light, this very go-getter, I'm fine on my own kind of energy. They are aware, they see that, they have options. It doesn't really matter in which direction they go or who they go to. They just realize it's what's meant for them is what's meant for them. And they can't lose that. What's meant for them will show. It will come. It will come to the light. So but to some degree, being in this independent energy, could make this person feel like, and I feel like this is you, but whatever, whoever it's for, I feel like really being so deep in that feeling could, in a sense, have you not recognize that you are being gifted something that's very fulfilling and rewarding, and just it has a lot of magic connected to it as well. There's a lot of magic within it. Someone could feel as though it's like they are fantasizing, but to a certain extent, or the way that they're fantasizing is, it could be about other things. It could be about more of them receiving rather than giving. They could not be too someone could not be thinking too much on how something can look. They're just not, I think in a sense it's because they don't want to get lost in the dream space. They don't want to get lost within their fantasies. They don't want to get lost within something that they know can just show up in the physical. If someone is willing to just, make that happen, well, here I am, come look for me, come towards me, but it's like, I guess in a sense, if that isn't what's happening currently, it's like, it's like, I'm good. Like, I'm comfortable where I am. I'm comfortable being single. It could be that. So let's see what else you have. What else do we have for Capricorn in love for February 2020? Capricorn, love, February 2020. Yeah, okay. I see you. 10 of Pentacles comes out. And then Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay. Yeah, someone is just has a lot of faith. They have been able to establish their own sense of faith. They have created, in a sense, their own rules for themselves, their own beliefs that they can manifest whatever they want. What's meant to be is meant to be, but I feel they're more connected to just being successful within their work. I feel like that shines very bright. I mean, it is Capricorn. So it's a matter of tending to your needs first. It's a matter of tending to the things that matter for self first. Feel like this is more work related, but someone is just, yeah, someone could be doing really well in the area of work, of a job, career, whatever you want to call it. They could be really, more ideas are just sparking, within their mind that that gives them an even bigger sense of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Someone can feel very empowered within the ways that they're choosing to move, which they probably didn't move, before. The mindset that they're adapting right now, that you probably weren't, you probably didn't really have this mindset last year around this time. And it is Aquarius season, so it's a lot of enlightenment that someone could be gathering. There's a lot of it's a dreamy time, so it's like you're dreaming, you're just at the same time also trying to keep a balance, keep things in moderation, still think in a way that's realistic, logical enough to see things come into form, see things come to life, actually making it happen in the physical, shit like that. But I also see this as this could be someone else within a connection where you are really setting an example. You're teaching by example. And that could be bringing someone closer to you. They see how faithful you're remaining to self, and how much you are you could be just taking care of yourself and loving yourself, and that inspires the shit out of them. It turns them on. It can turn them on to the point where it's just all like, yo, like, now that these ideas are coming to my mind just because I watched what Capricorn did, or I watched in the ways that they express themselves about something. It gives me full access now. Internally, I feel that to act on my love, to compliment them, to have something to say, something that's very meaningful and could be very powerful and can really like change, just create a change, create a beginning within a connection. There's that. But I feel this goes back to you. If this is for you, Capricorn, you are just becoming very enlightened because you are really like staying in tune with spirit. You're tapping into more of your spiritual side, And you realize the more you get quiet with yourself and the more patience and time you give yourself, and just, you know, closing out the distractions, you're really moving in a different way this time. You're really moving in a new way. You don't have the patience. You don't feel you feel it's unnecessary to move in a way that keeps you stagnant, you know, doing things in the ways that didn't work for you. It's like you have just really sought that out, and you're so clear. Your mind is so clear about it that you don't need to take it in any other way. You see it for what it is. So now you want to move forward with that mindset so you can open up to even more that's coming in for you, more downloads that you're receiving. It's really putting you in a position where you're going to receive, you're creating the success for yourself though. You're literally manifesting these achievements internally and in the physical. You want love, but at the same time, you're not holding on to it. You're not waiting for it. You're still taking the time to just learn how to love yourself. Every day you're learning how to love yourself in the best ways that you know you can. Every day you are trying to become a better version of yourself, and you are doing that. Temperance comes out. Okay. Yeah, it's really being aligned with spirit and really just allowing the universe to put you wherever the fuck you need to be. You know, it's like, you know that wherever you're placed next, you know that's not it. You know that you're constantly being moved around, and it's for a deeper purpose. It's necessary for you. So you are really open to that, and you're allowing that. For the most part, I feel like this is your energy, honestly. I feel like this is a very independent energy, and I feel like it's very euphoric. Just the fact that this is you should definitely check out the Cancer's reading. In a sense, this is connecting to you as well. It is your opposite sign, Cancer. But yeah, it's called mastering self-love is what brings in this new fresh love. It's something like that, but it's talking about mastering self-love. And yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of in the same energy. I feel like for you, you're definitely just more, it's more of a faster motion within your energy. Like you're just ready. You're ready to go. You're ready, you know, which usually is the case with Capricorn. Cancer, a lot of the times, yeah, we need the way that Cancers move. They need more time, you know. They need more nurturing to be applied to some sort of growing process. They need comfort. Where you need a solution. You are willing to put in so much work, even if it means, you know, that you have no energy left. I mean, Cancer's the same way. You're both cardinal, but you're the father. Cancer's the mother. So there's a lot of masculinity within your energy. So therefore, in a sense, you move faster, you know. You move with a harder beat of your drum, you know. Your beat, the tempo of it is different. It's yours. So yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna let that come out. I'm gonna keep pulling for you. What else do we have for Capricorn in love? Capricorn, love. 10 of Cups in reverse, but Ace of Wands. So you have 10 of Cups in reverse, but you have Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Give me a second. So, someone could still be a bit, a little headstrong in certain moments where it's like love can be trying to knock at your door, but it's just in the ways that it's being offered to you, you're not really having it. Like, Capricorn can tend to be a bit picky within the decisions that you're making, because you want to make sure that it's a wise decision that you're making. You want to make sure that it's not wasting your time. You want to make sure that it's real, it's genuine. It's not, even if it's genuine in a sense where it's just all like, no, this is nice. You're a great person. Like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with you, but I don't feel like we're a match, you know? There could be that too. So there can be in a sense some sort of redirection. It's like someone could have just given you the wrong answer, or there could have just been like, I'm looking for this one answer. I want to see how you answer this question. And if you don't answer it in a way that is even close to what I'm looking for, I'm leaving. Like, that's what I'm picturing. Wow. So I said Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then you have Wheel of Fortune underneath that, but you have the Sun in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. So the more enlightenment that comes to you, and the more that you're learning so much about yourself that you feel like you just don't really care to make the time to interact with others. It's like, what are we really interacting for? Where is this going? You know, there can be that. But I feel like someone here is more drawn to their coins than emotion. Someone's just drawn more to achieving something that's work related, or some sort of project, some sort of endeavor that could be more materialized. And it does, and the way that you're connecting with yourself spiritually really connects you to this physical endeavor that you're going through. But when it comes to emotion, it's kind of like that is either being left in a different room, on a different capacity, on a different level. It's something like that. But I feel like there's more passion that lies here within doing and being, and not so much of feeling. It's like you're trying to get to one thing at a time. It's like, look, this year was a big deal for me. I really tapped into, you know, to my shadow self, into my just the shadow, more of the shadow sides, the shadow parts of me, and my whole journey. That took a lot of energy out of me. So can we just handle things one at a time here? Like, I'm hearing that too. It's like, I'm all for love. You know what I mean? Like, everything I do, it is supported through love. It does come from love, but there's just not so much water here. You know, there's not the idea of emotions and love and that watery, gooey feeling. You know, it's kind of like, you're easing up on that a bit. It's just all like, okay, hold on. Like, before I even get lost in this love, like, how can this really help me? And how can this help me grow? How can we really help each other grow? How do I know this is real? How do I know this can last? It's something like that. Okay. So Page of Wands comes out. That's really interesting. And then we have you here at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. I think you're willing to try anything. You really, I feel like you have this optimistic, you're just feeling optimistic within whatever comes, with whatever shows up next, or with whatever chance or opportunity you get. You are open to that. You are open to the passion. And you feel very grounded, and you feel as though you need to move in the way that's been working for you, like extremely, like in the ways that have really been working out for you. You feel the need to just continue to stay grounded and balanced within what it is that you do, and what it is that you approach next, or who approaches you, or what approaches you. It's like you're handling it in a way where it's just like it's steady. It's very grounding. It's mature. It's like you're examining every part of something. And you're looking for those details that really stand out. It's not every little detail. It's like, no, we still need to get to the point. So these are the key points. These key points right here. This is what I need to know. These are the things that I need to know. These are the things that I value. These are the things that need to be here. So even if you are open to some sort of new commitment or offer, you could be entering that right now. You could be entering it, or you're going to enter it. But the way that you're entering this connection, you want to do it in a different way this time. You don't want to just use so much emotion, so much water. You want to do it in a way that is it's more of how do I explain this? Like the way that you're approaching it, it's like a game to you. And I don't mean like it's a game, like let's not take it seriously. No, you're very serious about it. That is the reason why you're approaching it in a different way. You're doing it in a way where it's more of like it's more analytical. It's more logical to some degree. It's like some sort of consultation. It's like, okay, now let's check for the physical parts. Like, open your mouth. Let me see your tongue. Uh-huh. Let me check your teeth. Okay, cool. You know, it's like, yo. Okay, let's check your underarms. All right, let me stop. Six of Wands comes out. There's more fire here. It's like you doing this, it matters so much to you because you are coming clean from the jump. You are coming honest from the start. So you don't want things to feel like they're being hidden. You don't want that. You want someone to be straightforward with their intentions. Just come correct. Come clean. Come as you are. Whether I accept it or not, I need you to do that. That is how it should be done. You, in a sense, need to feel. You need to feel recognized. You want recognition out of the ways that your way of being open and it's just like it actually takes a lot of energy out of you. Not in a bad way, but it's like you don't. some people may not really realize that the ways on how you are being fair and opening up to someone, it's really coming from a place where you really do fucking care. This is how I show how I care. I must act in a direct way. I must be direct. I must come direct. I have to be direct. I must move in this way so that I don't feel like there's trickery down the line. And so that you don't feel that way either. I want us to be on the same page. There needs to be a mutual understanding of that. And if there's not, then you can go. I can find love elsewhere. You know, it's that kind of thing. So recognition is what you want, is what you could want. It's not so much of, hey, you know, like, I'll scrub your back if you scrub mine, you know, and I'll buy you these flowers, and, you know, and let's see how we can, you know, go back and forth, loving each other, like using so much of the emotion, and you don't want that. You don't care for that. That's not really in a sense, that's not how you're trying to do it. You're not trying to do it in that way right now. You want to get to the nitty gritty of shit, and then maybe we can become more emotional. Then we can apply more water. But it's like you've tried that already. You've done this already, and you saw the outcomes of it. You're not moving in the same way. You're on a, you know, this is a level up for you. So I hear you. I understand. Just also, still be open to receiving, you know, do not be so hard on yourself, because things can still feel like a burden. Even after you did everything in the honest way, deep down, I still feel like you are searching for some sort of validation. Even if you're seeking that validation from, you know, from God, from higher source, it's still you waiting and looking for that and hoping. It's that feeling of hope, of hoping for that. And it's a matter of like, look, you're gonna be connected to your emotions regardless. Don't I feel the need to say, don't stray away. Don't get lost in being too over analytical with the situation, with the dynamic. You know, just take those breaths in between. Take a minute and let things really digest. There's that too. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. This was really fucking interesting. I would love to keep going, but I am gonna stop here. So yeah, Capricorn, okay. These were your love messages for February 2020. I love you. Bye.